How does Korean chili powder differ from US chili powder? I've been looking at a number of kimchi recipes and they all call for Korean chili powder. My visit to the local Asian grocer only yielded Asian chili powder and other nondescript chili powders. Is there a particular chili powder that is Korean? Can I simply use cayenne pepper or crushed red pepper flakes?
Korean chili is a little different as it has a slight smoky flavor, in addition to being slightly sweet and also quite hot. The actual name of the chili used in kimchi and for that matter, most Korean dishes is gochugaru. It comes in a variety of preparations, typically, finely ground, flakes and a paste. You should be able to find this in most good supermarkets or an Asian store. If you can't get this, you can still use a good quality chili powder or possibly a paste. Chili powders are different. For one thing, the heat they produce can notably affect different areas of the mouth. Still, they are all chili peppers and many are hot and all are red, when ripe and dry. Also, there are sweet peppers, like paprika, that are not hot at all, or only very mildly, and these pack quite a flavor punch without heat, so it is not only about heat. There are many subtle and not so subtle differences. I made my first kimchi with Mexi-style California chili, as they are labeled in this state. California chili is supposed to be mild. I also add some homegrown dried Fresno chilies and some other ground-up hot chilies, which may have been what they label as Japanese chilies. I used a blend. At first I was disappointed with the flavor, but after the flavors had mingled after 24 and then 48 hours, I found the flavor of my kimchi very much improved, quite hot, and more than satisfactory. While personally I would really like to try some authentic Korean chili, if you are interested in making kimchi and can't get a hold of Korean chili or find it difficult, don't let it be an obstacle to making kimchi right now. Just use whatever you can get your hands on that suits your heat preference. Season to taste. I found myself using much less chili than my favorite recipe advised and my kimchi was still well seasoned and quite richly red hot. Kimchi, cabbage and salt is such a magical enzymatic, probiotic, herbal, medicinal product, that I advise you not to procrastinate but make some right now. I also emptied a 2 super probiotic capsules into my kimchi to give it a head start into lactic acid land and help avoid yeasty pitfalls, as well as make my kimchi more medicinally viable. But they magic with the cabbage and salt starts really early on in the culturing process. After just 45 minutes of soaking my washed cabbage in salt, it tasted magically enzymatic. Every stage of kimchi has its own virtues. By all means make kimchi with whatever ground chili you can get your hands on.